The Toyota CHR is a phenomenal car. Toyota made sure that this car has a distinctive, funky look, which is crucial in this image-conscious crossover classic. Inside, there are lots of high-grade materials and a decent tally of kits while maintaining a wonderful layout. And even though the small black windows in the back kind of make it feel claustrophobic, this is nothing to worry about. However, the 2023 Toyota CHR has to compete with other very good crossovers, such as the SEAT Ateca, Skoda Karoq, Peugeot 3008, Honda HR-V, and Nissan Qashqai. But do you think the 2023 Toyota CHR could stand up against them? Let's find out, shall we? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll try to find out whether the 2023 Toyota CHR Prologue is better than its competitors. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. And with that, let's find out whether the 2023 Toyota CHR can stand up against its rivals. The 2023 Toyota CHR has a long way to go regarding beating its rivals. After all, cars like Nissan's latest third-generation Qashqai have improved over their predecessors. They're all being made better. Others, like the Peugeot 3008, are still genuine frontrunners regarding the crossover class, and this is because of the up-to-date tech that it comes with. One thing we can expect is that it will give Toyota a competitive engine lineup. The Honda HR-V has always been a practical option among buyers looking for a compact SUV that delivers great fuel economy and interior space. Overall, we can see that the Toyota CHR has a lot to conquer if it wants to be the best. But can it hold the top? When Toyota was developing the CHR, it mostly had European and UK drivers in mind, and so they had to fit in a suspension system tuned to cope with the unique demands of the twisty and bumpy roads in Britain and on the continent. Therefore, regarding engineering, the CHR's platform has an advantage over all its competitors. It has a McPherson strut front suspension that is conventional enough, but this is paired with double wishbones at the rear, which is a more advanced setup than the torsion beam rear axle that comes with most rivals. So because of this difference, the 2023 Toyota CHR has better riding and handling than most of its rivals. Just as we said, when you look at the Qashqai lineup, they use a torsion beam rear suspension layout. And even though it comes with a more up-to-date multi-link setup for the top spec models that come with 20-inch alloy wheels or four-wheel drive, it is still no match for the CHR's suspension system. After all, the Qashqai still fidgets a little over more minor bumps, which is made even worse by the large rims. However, we can at least appreciate the fact that it offers better body control when you're at speed. The moment you drive the Peugeot 3008, you'll discover that it's softer and more forgiving than its rivals. When you're driving over lumpy ground, the chassis will soak up the bumps that you tend to feel a little more in some rival SUVs that have sportier pretensions. The long travel suspension on the Peugeot makes it feel composed on all but the worst roads, offering you strong refinement and comfort. This is enough to give the Toyota CHR a run for its money, but it's not yet there. Another area where Toyota outperforms its competitors is in powertrain and acceleration. As we all know, the CHR is based on Toyota's new global architecture chassis, which also underpins the brand's Prius Eco car. As a result of this, the car was designed with the possibility of adding hybrid powertrains as well. However, a more powerful 2.0-liter engine feels less strained than the 1.8-liter model, and this was only made possible with Toyota re-engineering the steering and suspension to allow for the heavier 2.0-liter unit. In addition, Toyota has invested a lot of time and money in hybrid technology. There has been intensive development, and this has led to the birth of the 1.8-liter unit that delivers 40% thermal efficiency. This is much higher than any other traditional petrol engine, and even though the electric motors are a bit smaller, they provide a stronger power-to-weight ratio. On the other hand, the battery pack provides the same energy, but is reduced in size by about 10%. Generally, the system's combined power output is about 120 bhp, with 142 Nm of torque coming from the internal combustion engine and 163 Nm from the electric motor. On the other hand, the 2.0-liter version gives about 181 bhp, all while giving a torque of about 190 Nm through the ICE and 202 Nm from its electric motor. These changes proved to be very successful in the Prius, but the new hybrid power unit is not as impressive as the one in the CHR. When it comes to the Skoda Karoq, it comes with 3 petrol engines. However, of the 3 engines, the mid-range 1.5 TSI comes out as the clear favorite in the market. However, Even the smaller 1.0-liter 3-cylinder engine also performs pretty well. The entry-level TSI unit is capable of giving the driver about 109 bhp. This is enough power to take the car from 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 11 seconds. However, when you're traveling at higher speeds or when fully loaded, it'll feel a little strained. This means that when you're accelerating hard, you can feel and hear the work that the little engine has to put in. This even leads to a somehow intrusive noise, along with a bit of vibration through the pedals. Regarding the SEAT Ateca, SEAT has said that the most popular engine choice is the 2.0-liter TDI model, which will give it about 148 bhp. However, the 113 bhp version can save you a bit of cash, even though it's no more efficient. The petrol engines of the Ateca will serve the needs of some buyers, but the availability of the 109 bhp 1.0-liter turbo will always stand out. However, there are a lot of downsides to the Ateca that just raise the Toyota CHR even higher. After all, there is none like the Toyota CHR. Regarding efficiency, the CHR has some pretty compelling figures, just like all petrol-electric hybrid models. The less slippery aerodynamics mean that the bluffer and higher riding CHR cannot match the Prius regarding the economy. However, Toyota has claimed about 57.6 miles per gallon and CO2 emissions of about 110 grams per kilometer. These are the figures for the 1.8 VVT-i version, and they're impressive. The 181 bhp 2.0-liter variant can achieve a figure of about 53.2 miles per gallon on the WLTP combined cycle, with CO2 emissions of 119 g/km. As for the Nissan Qashqai, the 1.3-liter mild hybrid petrol engine gives off about 138 bhp or 156 bhp. The lower-powered unit returns about 44.7 miles per gallon on the combined cycle, with CO2 emissions of about 143 grams per kilometer. However, the 156 bhp does not really bring any significant reduction in the economy, but when you go for the four-wheel drive, you'll notice a fall of about 3 miles per gallon and a CO2 figure of about 156 grams per kilometer. The Peugeot 3008 is the one that can give the Toyota CHR a run for its money when it comes to efficiency. The 128 bhp 1.5 Blue HDI diesel with the 6-speed manual gearbox I claimed to return up to 60.8 miles per gallon on the WLTP combined cycle, with CO2 emissions of about 122 grams per kilometer. And if you decide to go for the 8-speed automatic, it becomes a little less efficient, with an overall average of about 57.8 miles per gallon and 128 grams per kilometer of CO2 emissions. But for the petrol options, this is where things go low, offering an average of about 48.3 miles per gallon. Generally, as we've seen so far, the 2023 Toyota CHR seems to be much better than the rest of its rivals. This is mostly with the engine and efficiency, which are more critical for some drivers. But that doesn't mean the cabin isn't up to task. The cabin is classy, and some might even say it's classier than its rivals. However, at the end of the day, you are the one to decide which one's better. But do you think that the 2023 Toyota CHR is much better than its competitors? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. And while you're here, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.